Hi, everyone. Welcome, and thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Heather Lloyd Martin, and I'm the President and CEO of SuccessWorks SEO Copywriting. Today, I'd like to talk about 3 business blogging tips for beginners. And I figured this was a timely topic because I know a lot of companies had as their New Year's resolutions that they wanted to blog more, that they see those stats about how blogging can help increase leads, it can help increase conversions, drive traffic, and they want a piece of that. And that's a wonderful thing. But the challenge is, if you're new to blogging or you haven't blogged in a while and you're getting back into it, it can be a little challenging. So I wanted to talk about some things that can make your blog more successful and help to reduce the frustration factor and get you into a flow where you can start creating some really great content. So the first tip I have is to make a list of possible blog topic ideas. One of the mistakes that experienced bloggers make, as well as folks that are brand new to it, is they think, well, I can figure out what I'm going to write about when I sit down to write. But that is rarely, unfortunately, how it happens. It's very easy to feel pulled in a million different directions. So when you start creeping closer to that blog deadline you set for yourself, you realize you have no ideas and you go into a panic. So this will help you start generating some ideas so you don't have that panic moment later. So think about things like, what questions do customers ask? That can be really good blog topic fodder right there, is to just answer frequently asked questions. Can you offer any DIY tips? What are hot topics in your industry? Is there a list of blog posts or sites that you love that you can create in a blog post? These types of things are just brainstorm ideas. So don't worry about creating a framework or creating an outline for the topics yet. Just put them down on paper. One thing that you are going to want to avoid, though, is to just copy blog posts from other sites and putting them on your site. And, outside of the copyright violation thing, that it doesn't really showcase your expertise. If there is a blog post that you really love that's on another site, rather than just cutting and pasting and putting it on your site, link to it instead. Talk about why it's a good blog post, why you think your readers should check it out. And that will be more valuable and position you more as an expert than a site that just pulls random resources from other places and doesn't have their own original content. The second tip I would say is to loosen up. If you are new to this and new to online writing, it feels weird to start. You start flashing back to high school English with your teacher and the red pen and wondering if every word you write is the right word. Write with personality. A lot of times people can just write like they talk and things flow a little bit more easily. And, especially if you're dealing with technical subjects, you don't have to make them drawing boring. You're not writing some sort of paper that's going to be graded by a professor. Write like you talk. Make the subject really approachable, especially if you know that you're dealing with something a little bit more technical and folks reading your blog might not be as technical as you. Because when you can write like that, it can make the subjects very approachable and actually fun for folks to read. And the third tip, and this is really important for everyone, is to work with an editor. Have someone that you can send your blog post to and have them check it out to look for grammar, look for typos, make sure that your message is coming through in the way you want. It's so easy to get too close to our own stuff, and we miss these types of things. And if you start uploading blog posts that have typos or ramble too much or have grammatical errors, then it just makes your company look bad, and you don't want to do that. So one of the easiest ways you can reduce the writing stress is to know that someone else is going to be checking that for you. And as a bonus, if that someone else also happens to know SEO copywriting best practices, they can help you optimize your blog posts so you get better search engine rankings from them too. So they can not just only help you with what you say and helping it be more clear, but also help drive more traffic to your site as well. So thank you. If you would like more information on SEO copywriting, you can please visit my site at seocopywriting.com. I also have a newsletter that you can sign up for. And of course, feel free to contact me if you have any questions, and you can reach me on Twitter at @HeatherLloyd.